In the heart of the lush, tropical swamp, a young and timid crocodile named Nalo had come upon an unusual problem. Despite his good-natured personality and cheerful disposition, Nalo noticed all his other swamp friends seemed to scatter whenever he approached. Troubled by this recent development, Nalo mulled over what could be causing such a reaction. One bright morning, as the sun cast its golden rays over the swamp, Nalo watched as his enormous shadow stretched across the water, doubling his already sizable dimensions. It was then that he realized that his shadow was the source of terror amongst his friends. Determined to make things right, Nalo set out on a mission to conquer his shadow. First, he attempted to hide it, weaving through thickets and dipping in narrow streams. But no matter how hard he tried, the shadow stubbornly followed him wherever he went. Frustrated but undeterred, Nalo tried covering his shadow. He gathered leaves and branches with his strong jaws, hoping to create a disguise. Yet, as the wind blew the leaves away and the branches floated down the stream, Nalo realized covering it was futile. Finally, Nalo attempted creating size illusions by shrinking his shadow, curling himself tightly into a ball. Hours later, uncurled and weary, Nalo sighed, realizing his efforts had been in vain. Feeling dejected, Nalo decided to seek advice from Orla, the wise old owl who perched high in the tallest cypress tree, always with tales of wisdom from swamps gone by. After listening kindly to Nalo's dilemma, Orla hooted softly. "Your shadow only grows when the light shines brightest upon you. Embrace the light and see it differently." Confused but intrigued, Nalo pondered Orla's words the entire journey back home. It dawned upon him that his shadow was not something to fear or loathe, but a reflection of his own presence and the light that others saw in him. With newfound insight, Nalo returned to his friends, who upon seeing his bright demeanor, slowly began to approach him. He realized that his friends were not fleeing from his shadow, but from his hesitation and unease. As Nalo embraced his place in the swamp, his shadow became a symbol of his cheerful presence, rather than fear. And for the first time, Nalo noticed his friends staying, playing, and laughing, not with his shadow but with him.